Exercise for Beginners, your guide on how to work out and fuel your fitness properly. The best type of exercise for beginners is probably the one you'll actually do. Without sounding flippant, the likelihood of keeping with a form of fitness you low-key hate, dreading each time it rolls around, is minimal. But, if you find a form of exercise you love, be it strength training, reformer Pilates, cardio sessions or CrossFit, it'll probably become a sacred time in your week. And, to set the record straight, it doesn't matter whether you've been to the gym 0 times or 100 times, everyone gets nervous before trying something new. And everyone has those days, usually post-Netflix binge, when a workout feels like you're starting from scratch. The secret is to not let those feelings stop you from getting started. So, whether you're Googling exercise for beginners because that's what you are, a genuine beginner, or whether you're returning to exercise after some time out, we've pulled together the science and expert opinion to help you get up and get active. What exercise should a beginner do? The million-dollar question, but ultimately, the choice is yours. If you're new to exercise, one of your main priorities should be finding an activity that makes you feel like you could conquer the world. Having a go-to repertoire of workouts that make you feel really good is a key player in retaining gym motivation and preventing workout boredom, but it can be difficult to know where to begin. The best gym exercise for beginners. Perhaps you would like to be able to work your way around the gym with a bit more confidence. This guide on gym workout for beginners sounds right up your street then. Try this gym workout designed by Third Space PT Andy Vincent once a week. You'll need to do 3 circuits go-throughs of the workout, resting for 2 minutes in between each one. Engage the mind-muscle connection by focusing your attention on the targeted muscle to really feel the burn and maximize effects. The best running exercise for beginners. Running needn't be overwhelming nor made more difficult than simply trying to put one foot in front of the other for as many times as it takes you to reach the end. However, when starting out, the sheer task of running for a set amount of time without stopping, spoiler, you can stop, can seem exceptionally daunting. Try this sofa to 5K running plan and watch the KMS melt away. Perfect for beginners. The best yoga exercise for beginners. Yoga can be a tricky one, not least because so many of the names are in Sanskrit and perhaps you've let your Sanskrit slide since school. We get it, we did too. But, joking aside, don't let the ethereal nature of yoga keep you from partaking. It's an excellent, low-impact way of increasing mobility and strength, and it can be done from the comfort of your very own living room. Get in. Try this yoga for beginners guide to get more acquainted with the terms as well as pinpointing which type might be best for you. The best swim exercise for beginners. Maybe you like the sound of all the low-impact, cardio benefits associated with swimming? Then try this 5-week beginner's swimming fitness plan. Attempt this 5-week fitness plan of 9 sessions. 3 to 4 swims per week would be a great balance and will help you to continue improving your technique, says swim coach Dan Bullock. The best CrossFit exercise for beginners. Then again, you might have heard all the hype around CrossFit and want to join the club? Well, here's our 60-second beginner's guide to staying injury-free. How can a beginner start working out at home? Working out at home is brilliant for newbie sweaters, people not jumpers, who fancy moving their body but due to time restraints or personal preference prefer to do it from home. And actually, you're in luck, because the Women's Health X FIIT Sweat and Reset collaboration is perfect for beginners. The 10-week FIIT Premium Plan costs less than 1 session with a PT with 4 workouts per week suitable for all levels of fitness ranging from cardio, strength and mobility. What are you waiting for? Not only are there apps to help you get going, there's also a plethora of YouTube videos designed especially for at-home beginner workouts. The dream. Take your pick from these YouTube workout videos that can be done at home, from cardio to HIIT with warm-ups, cool-downs and recovery sessions to take things to the next sweat level with 20 free cardio workouts that can be done at home. Fancy a workout but don't have tons of time? These at-home workouts take 15 minutes or less and feature WH Faves Alice Living and the Body Coach. Keep your workout low impact with a roundup of the 35 best Pilates workouts YouTube has to offer. But, and this is important, warming up is crucial to keep you injury-free. If you want to avoid shin splints, hip pain, painful knees and other potential injuries, then make time for a quick warm-up at the top of your workouts. Try out these dynamic stretches that mimic common workout moves or 3-minute warm-up for runners. How do I know what weights to use? This is an important question to answer. Lift too heavy and you run the risk of injury, lift too light and you'll limit your gains. That said, though, as a beginner, it pays to perfect the technique of each movement before loading up. And, even then, you may want to practice dumbbell exercises for women until you feel confident enough in your form to add a bar. Common moves you'll likely see, and want to try: how to deadlift properly, and here's how to back squat. Remember, the best exercise for beginners is what feels right to you. It's not all about how heavy anyone else is lifting, but what you're doing that counts. Research from McMaster University found that lifting lighter weights for more reps resulted in similar gains to lifting high loads for fewer reps. How much exercise should a beginner do? The good news? When it comes to exercise for beginners, you do not need to be working out every day. In fact, if you are, you could be doing yourself more harm than good. Every time you strength train, you cause microtears in the muscle, says Astrid Swan, NASM certified master trainer at Barry's Boot Camp in West Hollywood, CA. The muscle needs time to heal, and as it heals, it grows and you see results. Which means, by following the same exercise program or working out the same part of the body day in, day out, you won't get more fit or pocket extra gains. Instead, you'll be likely to plateau, lose workout motivation or cause an overuse injury. So, what's the magic number of workouts you should be aiming for? I recommend to my clients to work out hard 5 times a week, taking a day between for a lighter workout and a full day of rest, says Swan. My advice is to work out hard and then let the body recover. You will see results faster and be happier with your efforts from working out. The NHS recommends at least 150 minutes of moderate aerobic activity such as cycling or brisk walking every week, and strength exercises on 2 or more days a week that work all the major muscles: legs, hips, back, abdomen, chest, shoulders and arms. Or, a mix of moderate and vigorous aerobic activity every week, plus strength exercises. The general rule of thumb is that 1 minute of vigorous activity provides the same health benefits as 2 minutes of moderate activity, says the NHS. So bear this in mind when planning your week to ensure you're not doing too much. For a beginner, 3 to 4 sessions per week is more than enough to start feeling fitter and ingraining exercise as a fundamental part of your lifestyle. How will I know if I'm exercising too much? Once you settle into a groove, exercise can feel like magic, especially when the endorphins kick in. But there is the risk that over-exercising will undo all of your hard work, playing havoc with your adrenals and muscle growth. So, how do you know when enough's enough? You have to let your body heal from the work you've been doing all week. Your muscles need a chance to desensitize and get used to the progression you've already made. If you push your brain too hard at work, you burn out. It's the same with your body, Barry's Boot Camp trainer Gemma Mackenzie Brown previously told WH and TBH. She's totally right. The signs of overtraining to watch out for include finding it hard to wake up, irritability, low motivation, lack of concentration, higher stress levels than usual, having a hard time falling and staying asleep, sustaining injuries, even a niggle. Is working out 10 minutes a day enough? The NHS recommends that adults do at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity activity a week or 75 minutes of vigorous intensity activity a week, something that 10 minutes a day of moderate exercise could definitely work towards. The NHS Active 10 program helps to get you walking for 10 minutes a day. The brisk activity has been slated to deliver a number of benefits, from reduced lower back pain to high blood pressure decreases and a clearer mind in the short term. If 10 minutes of exercise is your limit as a beginner baseline, then make the most of the time you do have. Before you know it, you'll be working up to 20 minutes and then a full half an hour. What should I do after a workout? Stretch it out. Try lead consultant osteopath at the Mayfair Clinic Michael Fatica's 5 favorite stretches post-exercise for beginners. 1. Calf stretch. Stretch the calves by placing one foot in front of the other and bend the front knee. Keeping both heels on the floor, lean forwards with the body until you feel a stretch in the back leg. You can place your hands on a chair in front of you for support. Stand with one heel off a step, perhaps the last step at the foot of your staircase, and hold for approximately 2 minutes on each leg. 2. Kneeling lunge. Kneel on the floor in a lunged position and gradually bend the front knee to move your pelvis towards the floor, stretching the front of your hip region. As before, hold each side for approximately 2 minutes. 3. Seated hip stretch. Sit on a chair and put your right foot on your left knee, then pull your right knee towards your chest. Try to keep your low back flat to protect it. Repeat for the left leg. Hold the stretch for approximately 2 minutes each side. If you're a runner, try this yoga for runners workout. Do you need to have a protein shake after a workout? No. But the more into your workouts you get, which believe us, won't take long, you may wish to consider switching up your nutrition to better fuel your training, such as tracking your macros. Eating according to your macros is basically a way of balancing your protein, carb and fat intake to ensure your body can best build and repair muscle, maintain optimal hormone production and simply stay active. And yes, you can eat steak and chips. Protein shakes are a great option to be enjoyed as a moderate addition to an already healthy diet, not as a substitute for actual food. But, if you're struggling to hit your protein quotas, then investing in a powder that helps you get there is okay. Especially if you have serious goals in the gains department.